This tutorial will explain the internal research support programs that are administered by the Office of Research and Sponsored Programs at Kean University. Applications for all these programs are available on the ORSP website at orsp.kean.edu. Faculty or staff with specific questions are encouraged to contact the ORSP directly. There are 4 major internal award programs that support research, scholarly, and creative work at Kean University. They are widely known by their acronyms. The UFRI is the Untenured Faculty Research Initiative. The RTR is the Release Time for Research Program. The SPF is the Students Partnering with Faculty Program. The FFRA is the Foundation Faculty Research Award. It may be useful to understand the general categories of these programs before taking a closer look at each of them. 2 of the 4 major awards, the UFRI and the RTR, are released time from teaching programs. They are very similar. Both provide up to 6 credits of released time, 3 credits per semester for faculty, and up to 20 days for librarians or professional staff. The difference between the programs is that the UFRI program is open only to untenured faculty and librarians. The RTR program is open to both tenured and untenured faculty and librarians and to full-time professional staff. Untenured faculty and librarians should always apply to the UFRI program, since the pool of eligible applicants is smaller. In addition, untenured faculty or librarians who were not awarded a UFRI in a given year may submit their application to the RTR program for consideration. We will come back to each of these programs in a little more detail later in this presentation. The Students Partnering with Faculty, or SPF, is principally a summer program. The SPF is awarded to a faculty-student team. All full-time faculty are eligible to apply in collaboration with 2 or 3 students. The students may be undergraduate or graduate level. Adjunct faculty must partner with a full-time faculty to submit an application to the SPF program. The SPF project must consist of a minimum of 6 weeks of intensive research, scholarly, or creative activity during the summer and should be continued into the academic year. The Foundation Faculty Research Award is a financial support program. It can provide significant funding for direct costs associated with a faculty research, scholarly, or creative project. Faculty may be awarded up to $5,000 for the first year and up to $4,000 for 1 continuation year. The program is open to all full-time faculty. Adjunct faculty may participate in a project, but cannot apply alone. Funds may be used for anything that is directly related to the project, including travel, consultant fees, or student research assistance. Funds cannot be used for faculty stipends or salary, or for general-purpose computer equipment or software. Now let's take a closer look at each of these programs. The UFRI was established in 1998 through a letter of agreement between Kean University and the Kean Federation of Teachers to support the competitive research and creative efforts of untenured faculty. All full-time untenured faculty and librarians are eligible. The UFRI is a Release Time from Teaching award. Faculty awarded a UFRI cannot have teaching overload. UFRI awards do not affect faculty responsibilities for office hours and other non-teaching assignments. The UFRI award comes with a small amount of funding support, $400, which may be used for direct costs related to the project that were originally budgeted in the application. There is a limit of 2 UFRI awards, after which the faculty or librarian can only apply to the RTR program. The timeline for the UFRI allows for proposals that were declined for funding to go to the RTR committee for review if the applicant requests it. The list of criteria that the university-wide UFRI committee uses when reviewing applications is available on the ORSP website. The RTR was established in 1976 through a letter of agreement between what was then Kean College of New Jersey and the Kean Federation of Teachers. All full-time tenured and untenured faculty and librarians, as well as professional staff, are eligible. The RTR is a Release Time from Teaching award. Faculty awarded an RTR cannot have teaching overload, and RTR awards do not affect faculty responsibilities for office hours or other non-teaching assignments. Anyone with a current RTR award may apply for 1 renewal year for the same project, as long as the renewal application shows that significant progress has been made and explains why the additional time is needed. There is no lifetime limit to the number of RTR awards someone may receive. The list of criteria that the university-wide RTR committee uses when reviewing applications is available on the ORSP website. The SPF program was started in 2004 and initially funded through a grant by Schering-Plough. Since 2007, the university has continued the program without outside support. Applications are submitted as a team, with each student and the faculty mentor contributing their own narrative section. The most important condition is that the research, scholarly, or creative project is significant and student-focused. The project must be different from work done in fulfillment of a requirement in the student's academic program and cannot be used to earn academic credit. The SPF program is a generous one. Each student receives $3,500 in stipends during the summer, as does the faculty mentor. The team is also given up to $2,000 in direct cost support, which can be used for anything directly related to the project, including travel to conferences. All full-time faculty are eligible to apply. Adjunct faculty may participate with full-time faculty. Both undergraduate and graduate students may be part of a team. The students must be currently enrolled in a program and must also be continuing their studies into the fall semester following the summer research. There is no limit to the number of SPF awards a faculty may receive. The list of criteria that the university-wide SPF committee uses when reviewing applications is available on the ORSP website. The Foundation Faculty Research Award was started in 2007 and is sponsored by the Kean University Foundation. The fundamental goal of the FFRA is to help faculty better position themselves to apply for and receive external funding for their research and scholarly activities. Recipients are expected to become actively engaged in submitting proposals to external funding agencies, both public and private. All full-time faculty are eligible to apply. Adjunct faculty may participate in a project with a full-time faculty, and applications are encouraged from all disciplines. The award provides up to $5,000 in direct cost support for the initial year. Renewal awards of up to $4,000 may be considered for one additional year for the same project. Funds may be used for anything that is directly related to the project, including travel or stipends for student research assistants. Funds cannot be used for faculty stipends or salary, or for general-purpose computer equipment or software. There is no lifetime limit on the number of awards a faculty may receive. The list of criteria that the FFRA committee uses when reviewing applications is available on the ORSP website. This slide is a summary of the key features of the 4 major internal award programs just described. It is important to note that Kean University puts an emphasis on faculty-student research, so all of these programs, to varying degrees, support student participation. It is possible that no one program will provide all the support needed by a particular project. In that case, faculty may want to consider applying to more than one program in the same year. For example, the UFRI for release time from teaching, and the FFRA to purchase specialized laboratory supplies costing more than the $400 provided by the UFRI. Faculty may also want to consider breaking down a larger project into smaller parts and applying for internal support in successive years. ORSP encourages faculty to contact us to discuss their projects and to help select the internal award program or programs that are the best fit. Each award has its specific timeline and deadlines, which are available on the ORSP website. All applications for internal awards are online. The applications are available in early November. ORSP sends email blasts to all faculty and includes the timelines in the monthly ORSP newsletter and on Kean Exchange. Faculty who are considering applying for an internal award are encouraged to open an online application when the application period starts. That is because faculty with open incomplete applications are emailed a reminder to complete their application before the deadline. Application submission deadlines are in mid-January, with only slight variations among the awards. This timeline allows faculty to use the winter break to complete and submit their applications. Department reviews, where applicable, and all committee reviews take place during January and February. Awards for the UFRI and the SPF are announced in February. RTR awards are announced in March. FFRA awards are announced by April 1. For all internal award applications, the entire proposal should be understandable to the lay reader. Keep in mind that although the applications are reviewed by your peers, they are not necessarily peers working in your subdiscipline or even in your discipline. The proposal should also be detailed enough to be appreciated by the scholars and researchers who will be reviewing them. Do not skimp on describing the methods you will use to accomplish your goals. Give enough detail to assure the reviewer that you know what you are doing. It is important to be very specific about your aims or goals and to make sure these goals are reasonable to achieve in the time frame of the project being funded. In other words, clearly describe how this research project is part of your overall research agenda, but do not confuse the reviewers into thinking you are trying to accomplish a lifetime's work in 1 year. If it is obvious that the project needs additional resources to succeed, make sure you explain your plan for obtaining them. For example, you may have students who have volunteered to help with the project without pay. Finally, let your enthusiasm for the project come through in your writing. Make sure the reviewers understand why it is important, both to you and to your discipline, or to the broader community. Although funding for internal award programs varies from year to year, the overall success rates are good for all programs. As you can see, untenured faculty have a better than even chance of being funded through the Untenured Faculty Research Initiative Program, and so should plan to apply at least once during their period of eligibility. As with any funding program, to be successful, it is important that your project matches the mission of the funder. Let's take a look at some typical projects and see where they fit best. When a project can be completed by a faculty working independently, such as a book project or a performance or exhibition, the release time from teaching awards are probably the best fit. It is worth noting that these applications are most successful when the faculty has documented interest from a publisher or producer. If a project or part of a project is significant in scope and can be accomplished by students working mostly independently, and if it will provide them with a meaningful learning experience, the SPF program will be the best fit. All internal award programs support travel to varying degrees, but the only award program that supports international travel is the Foundation Faculty Research Award. If a project has significant needs for research assistance, the SPF and the FFRA both can provide student stipends or payments for professional services. Contact ORSP with questions about the programs before you apply. Keep these suggestions in mind when you are applying for any internal award. Open an application right away, so you'll get a reminder before the deadline and not miss it. Talk to ORSP about your project to find the best program fit. You may also consider applying to more than one program to achieve all your objectives. Make sure you address all the sections of the proposal, including the timeline for your project and the budget. Don't forget that you are competing for these awards. Show your enthusiasm for your project and make your case for why you deserve to be funded. Finally, although this is not an internal award, faculty and staff should be aware of Kean University's new crowdfunding site called Kean Lift. Crowdfunding works by raising many small amounts of money from a large number of people via the Internet. Kean University faculty and staff may submit an idea for a crowdfunding campaign through this site. Campaigns can be for academic research, community outreach programs, support for development of a new invention, student projects, almost anything. More information is available on the Kean Lift site at crowdfunding.kean.edu. If you have any questions about internal research support programs or about crowdfunding, do not hesitate to contact the Office of Research and Sponsored Programs. Thank you.